welcome back. Okay, so a real talk today. I had this whole plan today. So I thought I'll go on a new location, new background to be very professional. And then life happened as it always does. So here I am, same me, same camera, same room. So yeah, let's go into today's video. So today, okay, I want to talk about something, yeah. I wish someone would have told me before I came to UK. Nobody did, and honestly, if they had told me this, it would have helped me a lot. So if you're thinking to move abroad, or if you're already moved, or if you're struggling right now, don't worry. This one is for you. Number one, loneliness. Nobody wants you about the loneliness. Loneliness is like not you're being alone. It's the other one. When you come home, it will be a quiet room. There won't be any family noises like you don't hear your mom, you don't hear your dad or sister or brother or siblings, whatever. There won't be any familiar faces like your friends. It's gonna be just you. To be frank, you will be surrounded by many people, but nobody knows what's your story. Nobody knows where you came from, what you came for. It's one of the hardest thing of living abroad. Okay. So now number two. Number two, which we're gonna talk about, is gonna be the important one. It's called money. So if you're from a different country, for example, like for me, I'm from India. So people, back home, things like you are in UK, so you must be earning in pounds. The same with you guys. If you are in like if you are an immigrant, if you are earning in dollars or whatever, like real, whatever, people think, oh, this guy is in like abroad. He's well settled there. He is earning so much. He's earning so much money in like different currencies. So let me tell you guys, that's not the reality. When it comes, to reality, when you are a student, it's fine, it's totally fine because you just pay your rent, you just take care of your food, etc., and transportation is half price when you have a student ID. But the problem is when you graduate, it's not the same thing anymore. Your rent takes half of your salary, and you have bills. For example, you have council tax, you have like income tax, you have to pay every single penny as tax. You cannot like evade tax. Okay. And you have food, you have transportation, you have to pay everything. And at the end of the month, when you look into your bank account, you will be wondering where the money gone. Yeah, it's gone. So for me, no one told me about how to fill this gap. So I thought when you move abroad, oh, you'll be earning in like pounds and dollars. I'm gonna be rich. No, that's not the reality, guys. Come to the reality. So this is the reality. Until you're a student, it's fine. But after it's gonna be the same. So guys, number three, it's friends. So making real friends, it takes year. You meet people around you wherever you go. For example, if you go to work, if you go to class, your neighbors, you meet a lot of people. But real friendship, the deep friendship, it takes years. Most people have their own circle. So they have friends from school, friends from who speak their own language, friends from the from the country. So it's very hard to get into the circle. Okay. So there you will be ended up with people around you, but if you ask me, are they your friends? No. They will say, yeah, I'm your friend, but in reality, no. They have their own circle, mate. So this feels more personal. So be ready for that. Okay, guys. Now number four. Number four is your identity. Your identity is getting confusing, mate. So you really like when you left home, you will be one person, but slowly, without realizing, you start changing. You are not fully from there anymore. You don't fully belong here either. You are like somewhere in between. So there will be like two versions of yourself, and you're figuring out like actually in that space. Like it takes time, more time than anyone like tells you. Okay, so number five is family. They miss you a lot. They won't tell you. If you ask them, they say like they are fine. They say like don't worry about us. Focus on your life. Uh, like but to be frank, they miss you every single day. In like in ways they'll never put this into a words. So and you really don't understand it until you reach home when you see their faces. The moment you walk through the door, that's when it hits you. How much they have been carrying you, carrying your absence quietly without burdening you. So, if you understand all the five things I told you, it makes you stronger than you know. Every problem you solve alone. Yeah, every comfortable, like, sorry, every uncomfortable situation you push through. Every moment you want to give up, but you didn't. All of it's building something inside you. A strength or a silence that people who never left their home, they won't understand this. You are figuring out life in a foreign country alone. This is not a small thing. This is enormous. And you should be proud of yourself and you should give credit to yourself. So, if you are already in abroad right now, and someday you will feel all this really hard. Just know this: everything you are going through is building the person you are becoming. That person is stronger than you think. If you plan to go into a different country, like for your work or your studies or whatever, go. But please go prepared. Know that it will be hard. No, you should understand how the loneliness hits you sometimes. You should understand your money will be tight. And one more thing, people will be around you, but they're not your people. So learn to fight alone whenever you can. And also understand one thing, this will change one day. Like it in the way that you are never expected, but in the way you will be grateful for. So drop a comment if you like this video, and I'll read every single one. And thanks for being here. So see you next week.